That is Nicki the SZA.
What's her beef with the Desiree Perez girl?
That's what beef.
Why is she just? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
I'm not gonna say that's weird because I don't know enough about it.
Right.
I think Nicki could have a valid beef with Rock Nation, TDE. I think some of this SZA smoke is for Aubrey. Nobody told me that, but I just assumed that. I just assumed that. I know he didn't like how she was prancing around and playing both sides and doing all of this shit. Nah, so yeah.
Like she went on to tell her that originally she was supposed to be on what's the records, the Drake record?
Shake that ass for Drake and shake that ass for me.
She's like, we had that first. And then we decided let's save our collab for Pink Friday 2, and that's how you got it. So like you getting my
leftovers.
Yeah, my leftovers.
Is SZA bigger than Nicki Minaj? Come on, let's have some fun.
Today, right this second, you could definitely make that argument. Yeah.
No.
I am Savvy Mike in this. It's I Am Savvy Mike TV, and we have a clip of the JPP debating whether SZA is a bigger artist than Nicki Minaj, and Parks, of all people, says that she is. She says, yes, SZA is indeed bigger than Nicki. Now, while most of the cast went on to disagree with that, I've been receiving a lot of heat from the Barbs lately before we get into all that, right? I said something on Twitter. I was like, the Barbs were trying to pit SZA against Rihanna. Like, oh, Rihanna doesn't like SZA neither. Nobody really fucks with SZA in the industry, blah, 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 right? And then I tweeted something. I was like, y'all know she wrote most of that last album for her, right? That album that came out fucking upteenth years ago, that one. Y'all know she wrote most of that for her, right? And the Barbs and the Rihanna fans, too. The Navy and the Barbs. It was both of them. They just jumped my ass. They all jumped me. He said, Michael, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, she was in the writers' camping. Yes, she wrote a song on the album, but she didn't help write the album. I'm like, wait, so she was at the writers' camp and wrote a song. So she indeed helped write the album. Like, technically, I am right. Technically, but, hive mindset. Nobody really thinking with common sense. Everybody is just sitting here going, no, you're wrong. She didn't write most of the album. You're, like, just taking everything I say just very literally. And I'm like, okay, y'all got it. And I'm like, y'all do know ghostwriting is a thing, right? Now, while she probably wasn't credited for every song that she helped wrote, there is probably some songs on there, some hooks on there, some verses on there that Rihanna probably, got from SZA. I'm just saying. And it is well known within the industry that happened. So either way, take that. Take that with the grain of salt you want to take it with. I don't care. I listen to music over here. And honestly, if I heard what I heard, and that Anti-album sounds like a SZA album, if I could be completely honest with you. That Anti-album came out, and then Control, I think, came out a year later. And I was just like, damn. Either she wrote for Rihanna or she took Rihanna's sauce. One of the two. But regardless of it, either way, that's not what this video is about. This video is about whether Nicki Minaj is a bigger artist or SZA. And to be quite honest with you, common sense tells you Nicki Minaj is the bigger artist. Like, it's okay. But SZA is an amazing artist in her own right. Anyways, let's listen to the debate between the Joe Budden podcast and Parks.
Did she lose her mind?
Like erratic sounding. The tweets read.
Okay.
How they read. For me.
One of them tweets was like a novel.
Yeah.
Like the screenshot was like this.
Right.
And I was like,
sorry, dog.
Yeah, I couldn't even read it.
And even the way that she was like misinterpreting intentionally, I'm assuming, the kid saying that you'll get put in the blender like your man. And then she's saying like, I'm going to call the FBI, I'm going to snitch. Like we know what that means.
And I would like to think that Nicki Minaj knows what that means.
I'm pretty sure Nicki
too.
Minaj knows
well,
what that means.
She just seems like she has an agenda.
Yeah.
She just seems like she has an agenda.
I think with that, she was trying to prove a point. Really.
What?
Because again, her beef is with old girl from Rock Nation.
Yeah.
And we know the story with her.
Yeah.
So Nicki's like, okay, if y'all are gonna keep excusing that, I'm gonna play that, and I want to see what y'all do. It's like, what's good for the goose, good for the gander. All right, so we can't pick and choose when snitching is acceptable. Either you're gonna look the other way here. All right, fine. Now let me go do something and see how y'all act.
It looks nuts.
It
looks nuts. It looks nuts.
Coming from who it's
there's
coming
no
from.
way to.
Yeah.
There's no way to justify it like it don't look nuts. I'm not saying that she don't have a right to say what she's saying and that she don't have rhyme or reason. It looks absolutely nuts.
Yeah, because a lot of the time, most of the context is missing for the average person who's just reading this, and it just looks like just somebody just stream of consciousness kind of throwing things out there for everybody to read and interpret.
Which is what Twitter used to be. So I mean,
right.
It did used to be that.
But it's been a while since it's been that.
We're not putting her in the category with the yays and the ABs and all that shit. We're not putting.
She's not at that level.
That's what I'm saying. All right, so that's what I'm saying. So we're just taking this as the person that we know is going through something and she's just trying to express herself and use Twitter as a tool. Because when you start saying she's being erratic, or when some people start saying, yo, she's erratic and it doesn't make sense and stuff
It appears
like
that way.
Then you put her in it's a category of
It's
those
not
people.
quite the same. They're saying like offensive, racially,
Of course,
religiously offensive shit. Like it's a little bit of a difference.
Nicki has specific targets.
Yeah.
And I'm on them. That's what I get from it.
Right.
Whether it might look a little crazy to us, but I do think she knows what she's doing.
So then, in one of SZA's replies, she was like, "Nicki, let's not do this. You know exactly who I am. You know my music. You reached out for a feature twice to no avail. I declined it, but you know my music. You were looking for a feature, and I think that was Punch's stance too. And I think they leaked a text exchange about that. So that somehow turned into, is Nicki bigger than SZA? And then Nicki tweeted, let me get the tweet here because I want to.
Can they be compared to each other though?
And do we know why SZA?
Yeah, we can compare women all the time. It's patriarchy.
I mean, yes, I do know that.
That's what started all
You know
this.
why
I keep
she's
telling y'all.
Compare
That's
you
what all
and
this.
Superhead.
Yeah, I know you do.
Shit.
Super personality.
Fuck.
Here it is. This is from Nicki. Wait, does SZA think she's more successful than me? LOL. Y'all catch me up, please. SZA, if every song you've ever done vanished right now, the music business wouldn't even miss you. I've been to countries that never heard of you. You can't even spell Prague.
That was my shit.
That was my shit too. I've been to countries that never heard of you. I know you're not that stupid, are you? Stadiums? Did you look at the venues I played on my own headline festival tour out the country last year? Bitch, have you ever headlined? She said that, not me. Bitch, have you ever headlined to 80,000 people? Bitch, what have you ever done besides yodel with auto-tune that needed retuning? Boo, I'm an icon. You're not. The end. Pay that man for almost breaking his back. Why didn't you speak up when your exec was bullying and harassing me, you dirty, mangy cat? Those botted numbers on all platforms have y'all losing y'all motherfucking minds. You the type that would have been quiet in school trying to fit in. You still have no clue who you are. I know you went nights without washing that musty face. Bitch, how you remember exactly where every freckle go? See, that's funny to me. That is funny.
Some of it's funny, but
Justice for Desiree Perez. We want to discuss your daughter's loss. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing the daughter stuff.
Yeah.
That is Nicki the SZA.
what's her beef with the Desiree Perez girl?
That's what Nation beef.
Why is she just? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
I'm not gonna say that's weird because I don't know enough about it.
Right.
I think Nicki could have a valid beef with Rock Nation, TDE. I think some of this SZA smoke is for Aubrey. Nobody told me that, but I just assumed that. I just assumed that. I know he didn't like how she was prancing around and playing both sides and doing all of this shit. Nah, so yeah.
Like she went on to tell her that originally she was supposed to be on what's the records, the Drake record?
Shake that ass for Drake. And shake that ass for me.
She's like, we had that first. And then we decided let's save our collab for Pink Friday 2, and that's how you got it. So like you getting my
Leftovers.
Yeah, my leftovers.
Is SZA bigger than Nicki Minaj? Come on, let's have some fun.
Today, right this second, you could definitely make that argument. Yeah.
No.
Based on what though?
Based on record sales. based on
and that goes back to streaming bots and all that bullshit.
Touring based on doing a sold out fucking tour.
Nicki just did a sold out tour. You're co-headlining. I'm just taking other side.
Yeah, no doubt.
You're co-headlining a stadium tour, which is again no small feat at all. Coming off of Kendrick Lamar having probably the best year a rapper has, or one of the best years a rapper has ever had.
I can dig it.
A lot of that carries into the why you're able to sell out this stadium tour. So it's not all your merit. Granted, again, we were all there.
Yeah.
It was a lot of SZA fans in there, so I'm not going to take that away from her.
Right.
But Nicki's selling out tour by herself.
Dolo.
In smaller venues, but you're right. Yeah.
Smaller. Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't put a lot of weight on record sales and all that, because I think all them numbers be fake anyway. I tell y'all that every time. So if that's mainly the argument, and Nicki had to do it for a much longer time at number one, I don't think you bigger than her.
Okay.
I don't know if I can say that either yet.
And if you going out of
SZA
the country,
clearly
and if
made
you
me
going
more
out of the
relevant.
country doing that,
And I don't even
Relevancy.
talk relevance.
I don't use that word
I don't
either.
even talk relevance. Y'all
But
can have relevance.
in terms of right this second
That's
in
all
your face.
That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nicki is an
SZA is
icon.
more
I was about to
relevant.
Bro,
say,
there was a
Nicki is
time
right
when
to
Nicki-
use the word icon.
Absolutely.
She's
Yeah,
absolutely
Exactly.
right.
There was a time when Nicki Minaj was the only,
She's one of the
no
best.
disrespect to anybody else, but it was just Nicki.
She's one of
as
the
a
best that we've
female.
ever had. One of the most successful we've ever seen. She is her,
And not even just women,
hands down.
just
Yeah,
in general.
In general,
Yeah.
in the culture, in hip hop, in
Yes.
music, period. She is one of the best and one of the most successful.
I like these. I like this.
At the end of the day, Nicki Minaj is a more successful artist than SZA. Now, while SZA is on an amazing run, and by the end of her run, she might be considered that, at that level. Ain't nobody beating the Barbs, man. Them niggas are rabid. I ain't never seen a rabbit stand base like that. You thought Eminem stands were bad. You thought Drake stands were bad. You thought K-Bot stands were bad. Them Barbs, man. I don't want no beef, y'all. No beef. I just tell the truth. That's all I do. They try to say I was lying for SZA. Ain't nobody lying for SZA. I love SZA, though. I do. I love SZA. At least her music, I love Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is one of the greatest female rappers of all time. I don't care what Barbs hate me. Nicki Minaj herself can hate me. I could tell you straight up. She is one of the greatest to ever do it. Period. So, regardless of it, I just feel like she should take these fights that she's having and just keep them behind the scenes. I feel like she is doing this just to put Barb and public pressure on her ops. That being Rock Nation and TDE, I guess. And I just feel like if you got money that you feel like you're owed to you, you should go to court for it, not argue with people on Twitter about it. That's just my 2 cents. But regardless of it, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. As always, I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.